Hey guys, it's Jack from Historical Archery, and today we're going to check out another bow from Ali bow. We're going to review it. This is the Ali bow Tang Dunhuang. So it's a bow based on the Tang Dynasty. If you don't know, the Tang Dynasty is one of the golden ages of China, and during this time there's a lot of trade with Turkic cultures, Sassanians. What I find very interesting is if you look at the Tang Dynasty bows based on the Tang artwork, it's very similar to the artwork of the Sassanian bows, even though you have a very large distance geographically. How would you categorize a bow like this? Like most of those horse bows, it's a lever bow. In other words, it's a static bow. You can see there is at least, what is this, 30 centimeters, 25 centimeters length of siyahs, and this is made of hardwood. And relative to the dimension of the limbs, the wood bends very little, so the wood is intended to be levers, not the bending portion. So they're static tips. So like most horse bows, you would call this a static tipped reflex bow. But if you use modern dictionaries, I don't like the way they call things. They just say if a bow recurves backwards, it's a recurve when it's unstrung. I don't like that because almost every bow in the horsebow category would be a recurve, but I think I guess the dictionary isn't an archery dictionary, so they don't need to go so much in detail. When I have the bow strung, we care about when the bow is strung because if you can see here, the amount of recurve here is very little. In terms of contact, there's basically no contact here. If it's a recurve for people in the horsebow world, this tip would curve a lot backwards so that the string contacts on the siyah, and likely you need a string bridge for that. But this one, it barely contacts onto the wood portion, so I wouldn't call this a recurve. I would call this a reflex bow because when it was unstrung, it was reflex with static tips. Very similar to the other Mongol Chinggis Khan. They're basically in the same family group. The biggest difference of the two is, well, this one has a heavier draw weight. So the bow is 55 pounds at 28 inches, so pretty decent amount of draw weight. It's okay, I think, for beginners. You can get the lighter ones, about 20 pounds. Well, let's check the draw weight. It's really awkward to do this. Is that 28-ish? Good bow. It was a little stiff, I think. It's okay. That cover box to do that. So because this bow looks similar to the Sassanian bow, I'll do a Sassanian draw as well, with the thumb draw like this, pinky out like that. Pinky doesn't matter, you can do this. You see that too. And then, ooh, it's weird to shoot like that, for me at least. Ooh, that's so weird. .187 FPS. .174 thumb draw. 174 FPS. So what do I think about the bow? Well, if you look at it as a fiberglass reproduction of the historical Dunhuang bows from the artwork, it does a pretty good job of doing it using fiberglass bars. And I like that the bar cross section is tapered. In terms of its performance, it falls short compared to the Ali bow Chinggis Khan. That one is 10 pounds lighter, but it actually shoots about the same speed. So I think, you know, this one, it's less efficient. The bow is currently $150 in the Ali bow website, compared to the Mongol Chinggis Khan, which is only $100 right now, $110. It's slightly more expensive, but that's also reflected on the fact that it has a heavier draw weight, so it's your pick. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching.
Wow.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and special thanks to Ua from the Horses of the Sun for filming.
Nice.